The follow-up is simple. Ask a question, listen to the answer, then follow up. I'm your host, Noah Kozlov. Enjoy. Hi, and welcome to another episode of the Follow-Up Podcast, the Dad and Daughter series. I'm Noah. This is my 6-year-old daughter, Eden, and we usually record this here
in my bedroom.
Yes, here in our apartment in New York City on her bed.
But today we're in the kitchen.
And we'll tell you why in just a moment. We appreciate all the kind feedback. You can continue to leave reviews on Apple Podcasts. That's where you can just make up a name and write what you think of the podcast. It helps out. And you can click the 5 stars. You can also watch the podcast on vocalnow.com, VOKAL and also Vocal has a Roku channel, so it's kind of fun to watch on a much bigger screen. Every Monday is a new topic. It is always Eden's topic of choice. So today we are in the kitchen because...
So we're going to do an extended series, and it's going to be a how-to series. So today we're going to teach you how to make a fruit cup.
Ooh, a fruit cup. Why a fruit cup?
Well, because you can use different types of fruit that go really well together, like sweet fruits, sour fruits.
Great.
Come together, delicious.
All right, so let's get started. I'm going to get out of the way, and Eden is going to take over.
So I'm using a margarita glass. You can use whatever glass you want, and I have some fruits. I have strawberries, banana, blueberries, and apple. So you can get whatever fruit you want that you have, and if you have these and you want to use them, you can follow along with these. So go get them and follow along. So first, we're going to peel the banana. And we're going to... Thanks. Broke the banana. Doesn't really matter because I got to peel it. But we're going to use the banana for some sweetness because when you use the banana, you can also use it, it's sticky, so you can stick it on the end of the jar. So, I'm just...
Look out, that banana's about to fall!
Okay, I'm just going to wipe my hands. Okay, so we're going to just cut the banana.
Yeah, what kind of knife do you have there? You move this peel out of the way.
Yeah.
What kind of knife do you have there?
I have a great...
What's
I
that?
just have a little knife here.
I believe that's a Chef Junior knife, so it's not an adult knife.
Yeah.
But any recommendations for using that knife?
If you're a kid like me, always have a grown-up around.
Good idea.
So cut it into bite-sized pieces, so like something like that. Looks that inside. Now we're gonna cut the strawberries. So I'm gonna teach you how to make a fan. So cut it off the stem. So cut off the stem. I'm just gonna put that to the side for now. And we're using the strawberries to make it decorative. So we can like hang it on the top and do all sorts of things. And it also brings brightness. So you can see it through the glass on the side when you put it in. So it will add a nice little addition to the fruit cup. So now, stand your strawberry up like this. But don't cut all the way to the bottom or it will just fall off as a piece. So cut down just carefully and go like that. And in the middle, make sure you don't cut all the way down as far as you did all the side pieces because what we're going to do is we're going to hang it on the side to make it extra fancy. So don't cut all the way to the middle or it'll just fall off when you push it up.
So you're cutting thin slices, just not all the way through.
And at the end, you'll see that they're together, so then you'll fan it out and bring it. So now, since I'm at the middle, don't go really far. So just go that far. That one will be a little thicker, but it's better to have the middle thicker than thinner. So now you can go like that, but be careful. And if one of your sides fall off, just like one of mine, that's okay because you still have the majority of the flowers left. And look like that, as a fan. So now we're gonna do the fall strawberries. and we're gonna use them. But I have 5 strawberries, so I'm gonna do that. I think with 3 and then we'll cut 2 into bite-sized pieces.
I like that you appreciate not just the taste, but the presentation also.
Yes, presentation always has to be one part, but it also has to taste good.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not just like looks boring but tastes good. You want to eat something that looks like you want to eat it. That looks good, because you might not want to eat it if it doesn't look good. So so the second one looks like that.
So you did 2 fans,
Or are
you gonna do 3 fans?
We're gonna do 2 fans and hang one here. We're gonna hang them on both sides or something.
Okay.
We'll see what we assemble. How we feel about that. So I just cut the strawberry to half, and we'll lay it on the side. Cut that. And half. Okay, good. I'm cutting them small because it's easier, and you have more room for all the other fruit, so you can get everything in, and it makes it nicer when you assemble. So it's like really small, and it doesn't look like very chunky. And when it looks chunky, it doesn't look as nice. Because chunky sometimes can mean like too big to eat or something. Okay, that's too small. Now I'll just pick that.
Now you're doing this we're using green apple, blueberries, strawberries, and banana, just because that's what we have in the apartment. But
we don't have anything.
You could
but
use.
You can use anything else that you have or that you want to use.
Like what else? What other fruits do you think you might want to use?
Well, we can do this in the summer if you have cherries are really good, because then you can hang them on. So if you have a double cherry, you can hang them like that to make it fancier. But if you have one, or you can just like kind of bend the stem and hang them from the side, and make sure that they stay. So it can be really cool looking at it at the side, from the side. And then you can also dice them up in the middle, and then that gives like a sweetness and a sourness, because they can be both.
What other fruits do you really like?
I love kiwi.
Kiwi, yeah, and that's nice and colorful, and
it's colorful because in the middle it also has like a little blackish color, and the seeds can bring like a color to it and like a little tone to the whole thing. So it looks different with different fruits, even though we have green apple, it's the same color, but it still looks different because green apple in the middle is like whitish. Kiwi is green. But they're still green, but they still also taste different. So it kind of determines on what fruit you use, how it looks different.
Mm-hmm.
Because like I have strawberries, and if I can't do the same thing, even though I'm doing something really cool. It's not like someone's gonna think I'm using cherries.
Mango would be good.
Mango is my favorite.
Mango would be good. Peaches would be good. Raspberries, blackberries.
I love raspberries. This is another good suggestion. I love raspberries for reasons. Really good.
How does that work?
Oh, so you know how raspberries have the hole in the middle? You just put a raisin in there and you eat it. Yeah. So, see how I got banana? I put it on its side, and then if you need, just cut it in half. Half. That's pretty good, right?
I think so.
I think so. Like, you see how thick this piece is? It's kind of different on both sides, but I think it could use a trim. Could use a trim. But not a haircut trim. The trim of cutting something in half. So, like...
Can I try to help you out to put them around the sides?
Yes, you may.
Okay. Let me try.
Anyway. It's going to be cool about it if...
Because you might not have
No,
to
I'm
cut
saying...
them. You might not have...
I was going to say that you put them up here.
Well, I don't think they're going to fit up there, but they might be able to just hang on the sides here like this.
Oh, yeah, that's a smart idea because then it dips. So if you have... It'll probably work. As you can see how it dips here. It's like a slope. So if you have one that's like that, and you're using it, you can use that one, and you can hang it on the slope. I go right here when it gets like a little higher. You can do it like that, and then you can hang them kind of like hanging in the middle.
There you go. Okay. So now you can fill
Now I'm gonna put a handful of blueberries.
handful of
And
blueberries
make
in there.
sure before you assemble, and if you didn't already, before you cut, make sure you wash your fruit. So now we're just gonna sprinkle some fruit on top. But like you see how it like inside you can see how it, like it's like a pie crust. If you can still see what's in the middle. If you put stuff on top, like a design on top of the crust, you can still see what's in the middle because of the holes. So it's kind of like that. That you don't wanna pour everything on and just keep it in the same spot. You just wanna like spread it out. And then I kind of made like if you want, you can make kind of like a design. Like I just made a flower and I left the middle open. It looks beautiful because you don't have to just pound everything on. You can take time and make things look beautiful. And because if you take your time, everything looks better. Also, the strawberry gives it, it's like more, like you see how it has a better base. Blueberries you can put on top. And if you want to make like little like triangles, your blueberries can fit in those triangles.
Oh, in the middle, in between?
Like in between
Oh, that's
the
interesting.
triangles. So now we're going to put the blueberries in the sections that we made. Put one there. And I'll put one there. And it looks very festive.
It's a nice pattern you've got there.
It's a pattern. So now we're going to put this on our flower. So since it doesn't really work to put it here because we kind of cut a little too far, and then there's also the hole. So if we cut there, it would break in half. We're just gonna put it on the side, right here, and open it, and it's gonna look really beautiful, just like it's a little castle or a crown sitting on top of the flower. That's kind of like the entrance, like that. And now we're gonna do that with the other one on the other side. 2 passes. Open it. Voila! And there is your fruit cup. And just before it's finished, make sure that your flower is open and that it looks just like a flower or whatever you think it is. Perfect! And there is your fruit cup.
All right, so now we've got your fruit cup, but I need a taste.
Okay, let me get 2 flowers.
Thank you. Looks great. It looks great. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
So I'm gonna see if I can get a little bit of everything. Good. Oh, the apple too,
Don't
and
forget the banana.
banana. Ooh, look at that bite.
That looked good. Let me try that.
Now that is a refreshing fruit cup.
Thanks.
Well done.
Now let me try this. That even work?
Yeah, you're good. We need a little banana.
Yeah.
Lost the blueberry. Ah.
Then I'll just take a blueberry from here. There. Same blueberry.
Pretty good?